Hello everyone, my name is TheMaskedWeeb and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Kill and Harmony. We are on part 17 and we are just continuing where we left off, where we are going to obviously investigate the murder of Angie, the ultimate artist. And meanwhile, Kyo, Tenko, Himiko, Kokichi, and Kibo have decided to do a seance to try and speak to Angie as a ghost. Don't know if that's going to work. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you lot the Monokuma File 3 just to get started. The victim is ultimate artist Angie Yogana. The victim's body was discovered in the ultimate artist research lab. The time of death is approximately 2 a.m. The victim was stabbed. The victim was killed by a fatal wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has a laceration on her forehead. Alright, so with that in mind, investigate Angie's body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you gonna take a closer look?
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Alright. Should we look at... Okay. Let's have a look at the Necrophon. Ah! This book!
The instructions in the resurrection ritual are written in the Necromanicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it! This was the motive, the Necromanicon.
Hey.
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Sorry. Necromancy ritual, resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone must participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever you wish. If it is not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn the necromancy to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes of the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait after a while. You should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed this crap? It's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this.
Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. The Necromancy. So she was trying to do the ritual, but it didn't work out. Let's go Ritaro. The 4 effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey.
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. And that means there won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know these effigies are just wax, but still creeps me out.
That's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too.
The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is the effigies hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out their way to hang a wax thing? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone entirely? Effigy is hung upside down. Has been added to the true bullets of the section in the monopod. Can I look at Retard? Is it still gonna... Okay. I'm noticing each one has a different kind of thing on. Alright, katana. Katana. Stabbed into Kaede's wax. Who did this? And why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside and then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the energy. Ah, wait. This is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do it if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Yes, true. But we have to persevere the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display on the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstain on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut. Well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as a murder weapon? Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be...
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may be in a hurry. Or they may have been. Or maybe they needed a lone weapon like this.
Huh?
Lone weapon?
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any weapon of this length.
Huh?
Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but if he must have known I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched up my mission. I botched a mission with using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they are hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me and then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
I'm gonna put the katana back where I found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there's better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then, what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue here. The Ultimate Anthropologist lab? Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Golden Leaf Katana. So, the Golden Leaf Katana is actually from the Ultimate Anthropologist lab, because I've seen it beforehand. Out the back door. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and has been locked ever since.
Hey,
Oh, wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the top of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be?
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
Do you want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the golden pot, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. So there's golden flake on the lock door. Which could be it. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Yeah, Maki walks over to the front door. Alright, so while she does that, I'm also... Wait, that's not... Okay, cool. Let's do this one. The 4 effigies are hung up with rope from the ceiling's exposed beam. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Right, I think all that's left is Angie. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she was sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury. It has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Huh?
Huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and then lifted Angie's body by the shoulder.
Is this...
What is this doing crumbled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there's hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie? Right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape. It must mean that she had another injury beforehand. I'm surprised she spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Ah, well, that's true. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to their bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you wanna die?
Huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. Alright. Yeah, so we've investigated everything to do with the whole area. Yeah, Gunton's there. Is there anything that we need to investigate here? Besides speaking to every single one? Let's Samumi. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council?
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Ah,
Yeah, Angie had been shut away from working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
that's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gunta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Samugi's account. So anyone who is a member of the student council was only allowed in Angie's room. Oh, god damn it, stop it! Shush. Alright. Let's speak to Gunta.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made a rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
You.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
If it all rule, Angie said he punished us if we not followed the rule. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They couldn't do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
but
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and got brought here.
Gunta.
If so, Gunta could have saved her if only Gunta saw. But Gunta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gunta no could help you, save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. True that. So so there was a rule that no one could exit out. Alright. You, I speak to you.
This busty, brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Suichi, do you really have time to be listening to her?
wait!
Hey! Wait! Wait, goddammit! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just
What?
listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm then, I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this.
You know,
You know, y'all dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right?
They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another
well
purpose?
then.
But I figured out of just which one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
Knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She's on a rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They said the devil's in the detail. Oh, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are.
Hey! Mew tried to look up at the wax figure's skirt.
Hey.
What are you doing? Stop that!
What?
What? I just wanted to see if the dolls were wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited about your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Fucking virgin!
If you like wax dolls, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. And to be fair, there are diversions. Alright.
Hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive.
I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It is really locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Koichi picked the lock to open it. Koichi pulled out thin needles and struck the keyhole of the lock. Click, 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 clack. There! Open says me! So he picked this cylinder locked open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock beside him?
That's true.
It would be impossible from the outside. The monarch cubs took the key. Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lose it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monofig and then lifted it into his mouth. Nom.
Ah! He ate it!
then
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed this door from the outside, right?
Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and then closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from the inside of the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities.
But in that case, the question becomes how the person locked the door got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the door.
I would say they used the front door, and then while Angie was working, she stabbed and then used the back door.
Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, alright? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, by the cylinder locks was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors could have been locked in from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
that's right.
Also, he appears to have had an oddly convenient time when he tried.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious.
It is suspicious.
But that solution seems a little too convenient.
Kokichi's lockpicking. So currently the suspects, the ones who are suspicious are Tenko and I think they're still, yeah, and Tenko. So Tenko and Kokichi.
It's unlocked, but I still. Areas to explore.
Where do you want me to explore? Do you want me to?
Fucking virgin!
Okay, yeah, cool.
What am I to investigate?
This? The monitor?
It's a monitor that communicated with us. There's nothing on the screen. But just seeing this makes me feel sick.
Let's go back to Angie's body.
Before they hang up.
Okay, so I don't know where I need to look. Hiding? Before I... Yeah, it's the same thing. Let's look at Angie. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the monocamouflage. It's a movie?
Oh. That's true.
She did.
No.
What about you, Gunter? Everyone should have been in rooms, because student council said no one. Your hair is... What? Fuck. Your
By
hair
the way,
These trains have different locks.
that's right.
Okay.
That's true.
Is there anything I'm missing? No, I've already checked... Yeah, I've checked the back door. What the hell am I missing? Let's look at the Necromancer. This is the motive of Necromancer. And you try to... Is it? Yeah, it's gonna show. Alright. What about the katana? Katana stuff. There's nothing here. Right, double check. Apart from front door. Who do I... It's unlocked, but I think there's nothing. Where do you want me to investigate? Who do you want me to ask again? Do you want me to go to Angie's body again? Where do you want me? Oh my god, I am so delirious. Alright, hold on. Okay. I have no clue what I am missing. This is really difficult because I'm trying to figure out what am I missing. I've done everything. I've done the areas around Angie's body. I've done the book. I've done the doors. What am I missing? Is it the blood? I'm going to kill myself. A small pool of blood hasn't emptied on Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. The blood is is from the back of the neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body was exactly described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you were reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I think we've finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First we should investigate the Ultimate Ophthalmologist lab. We might find a clue related to katana.
That's true.
Let's try. That's true. We need to check if the katana did they come from that place. Is there something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Okay. So now we have to go to the Ultimate Anthropologist lab, which is not that far, to be fair. Let's go. Here it is. Okay. So what could be here? If I remember correctly, the Golden Leaf Katana is from... It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the Gold Leaf Katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. The Gold Leaf Katana is up there. Actually on your monopad. Cool. Oh, god damn it, Kokichi. Oh, what are you guys doing here?
You.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with this seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog and statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a wooden dog statue in a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured we'd do a little research on science before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study. So, let's see. Kokiji took a look around and... I heard it was some, like, old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child's science? Kokiji flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh? Is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's writing is the same magic circle as the one in the picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit, medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium, it must kneel and curl like a turtle. And the rest your full heart. Put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a sheet. And finally, the dog goat must be placed on top of the cage. Also, the dog god? Do you mean the one dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn down all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when all the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child's song. After the song asked, "Is the caged child?" then say the name. Spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay my eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it, too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he couldn't conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Soichi? Huh?
Well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still some time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now we're talking. Oh, you're talking?
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you on the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. The caged child has been added to the truth bullet section on your monopad. Okay. So let's leave. Yeah. Alright, so we need to go and do... we need to go and see Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, Kibo, and all that. So he says they're in the meet... here they are.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Soichi. You are most welcome to join us. Would you like to say, however, only 5 includes may join.
Oh, man.
Aw, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, our badge. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
Rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forgive this betrayal, Soichi. What did I do?
So then,
So now Suichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn in purifying salt, so that it is easily distributed when stepped on. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I only use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to
Well
succeed.
then,
Also, it is dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
terrifying.
but my only should cast.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child's song memorized. You should do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to the memory. Everyone else has memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh,
You are a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I listened to Kyo's song, sing the song, and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
okay.
Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best but with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
Yeah?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko.
By the way,
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
So now we've decided on spectral medium. Let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko. I'll see you later.
now I would like the spirit medium.
Oh, sorry.
Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the The rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done. First, we place an anchorage top. Tenko, I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so not to disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corner of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle, blew out. Blew out something I can't see. The room was instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my ensuing fear of the dark, I moved along the wall in the back of the corner, and then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all into the caged child's psalm.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At that mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1?
Thunk.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but... Wait, hold on. Couldn't say it. I thought I had an odd sound in the middle of it. Is the caged child Angie Yogana? He began calling. Now if the medium answers.
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yogana? What's going on?
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yogana?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you're not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match at the light at the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really
That
fail?
cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The science was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? I see blood. Tenko?
I see, yes.
Ah, I told her that she mustn't speak until it enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this still work the same way. Those who remove objects and must who brought them in. If not spirit. I think Tenko's dead.
Man.
I think Tenko's dead. I hope it's not Tenko, because I see blood. Just like setting it up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We carefully erected.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Please. Don't be dead.
Oh?
She's dead. No!
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Yeah? Rango. Sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped on the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... No. Tanko's also dead? 2 murders?
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophy's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ah!
Oh, normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble the science room. Not Tenko! The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gunta's so sorry. Gunta no could protect you. Suichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting science. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
if so...
What happens in the event that there are two murdered by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Eh? Eh? What would happen? Monodan, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodan? I thought you were gonna find and said
I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know.
oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? When Father's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault Daddy's ended up like this.
Eh? Huh? It's all your fault, Monofi.
Father, help! No, we don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap back to normal.
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Father, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father, with I love you with all my heart.
Aw, you're making me blush.
Eh? That's two?
Here I am!
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling I was able to fully enjoy my relaxed vacation! Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
I can't even hear them.
Your time was amazing! It's better than making anything.
No. To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companions won't even take time off to go on a vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Wait, so who's the Baldy then?
yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Now that's innocent is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve.
Huh?
Huh? First come, first serve?
Hey,
The Blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words...
In other words, if the Blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the Blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is just a waste of a victim.
Now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Monokuma File 3 has been updated to the True Bullet section on your monopad.
Father!
Boy, everything's going so smoothly that Father's running things again. The leader's gonna be all decisive actions.
Daddy!
You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than an praise by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spend time with my cute cubs. As long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. He just left behind while he was saying he never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. What the fuck?
So long, farewell.
So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
but we don't even know if there's a different
Let's
culprit,
see.
do we? True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Ahaha! Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so
Piece of
excited.
shit!
Yeah, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
Suichi, this is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionable bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone is upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright then, let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Hashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle, empty floor on the floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. A stab wound to her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again.
Curse?
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Slam. A dull sound reverberted through the room.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Suichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our lives are at risk. That is true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gunter's fault. Gunter failed to protect these friends. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep work together. I have to work harder. Because I am a detective. Alright. I'm gonna do this.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna continue this investigation. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even
Got
if
it.
we wanted to. Going to bring candles from other room to make it a bit bright, okay?
Yeah.
No, that won't be necessary.
ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show them, Kibo. Show them your new power.
New power?
His eyes lit up. I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
I have several questions involving this. Oh, it is brighter.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should probably hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Alright. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the two bullet section of Yamana Kuma. How the hell has that been added? It's a fuck. Okay. So, let's find out. Let's do this one first. Let's go see Himiko.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait,
Gunta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
What?
But she not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
It must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Oh, okay. Himiko. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's been completely stumped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was it drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why I have spirits into my
Right
body.
already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki doesn't really beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be in the Cage Duck Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic circle Kyo drew. It's a giant circle. Tenko's body. Alright, let's find out the things first. Let's look at the iron cage. This is the iron cage used in the seance.
is this?
It looks like to be around 3 feet wide. Wait, 5 feet wide. Wait. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this?
A bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
that's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when
What do
she
you
was
mean?
killed. Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage lifted, she was already dead.
Then,
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the blood stain, right? Hmm? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but at the exact moment the cage was lifted. This is a possibility. Iron cage has been added. Yeah, so there's blood, which could mean that that's how it was murdered. Let's look at Tenko's body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath, crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have been a caused instant death, if I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Ah, wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she could have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You were speaking from experience.
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could have been a clue. Tenko's last moments. This has been added to the triple section of your monopod. This could be one. Ah, the floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is the floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loose floorboard has been added to the true bullet section of your monopod. And then the marker rock. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead and on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside this cage. Marker stone has been added to the true bullet section of your monopod. Alright. Candles hang on the wall. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, and so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
A hole? Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we checked everywhere else, why don't we see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. Hole in the corner has been added to truth bullet section of your monopod. White cloth. This is the white cloth sheet used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kia was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain,
but it's completely obscure and on the back. Look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the sheet, but no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet has been added to the on your mother pad. So she wasn't stabbed through cloth. She was actually stabbed through underneath the cloth. It's the wooden dog statue used. I believe it's called the dog god. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about a weight of 2 girls. What do you know about girls? Have you touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
Is this...
if this heavy thing was on top of... then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Dog statue has been added to the two-bullet section of your monopad. Alright, I think that's everything. We can check this. There's a small opening in the corner of the... Wait, is it still... Okay, so we need to do everything.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I am shocked about this as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we performed the cage again and summoned Tenko Spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Suichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At this time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. Then Suichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth and then the 4 of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god on top of the cage. Afterward, we stood in the 4 corners of the room. Kokichi and Suichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we sang the cage child's song. Didn't say it should have complete, but... Ah, now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped. That was pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows
What do you
something.
mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
Ah, we called out to her, but no one came. I had Suichi and Kokichi relight the candles. Then we removed the items within the opposite order. First of all 4 of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took the white cloth, and then Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem. that is, why ever did the science fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved there from their corner. Did someone else sneak
What's
in
the
here?
point?
Obviously, since the science wasn't a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Sound during seance. Yeah, because there was a loud thunk.
Hey!
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
By the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can get down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took a candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. There was a lot of spaciousness than I thought. You could pretty much move easily then on alt focus.
Okay.
Let's take a look around for clues.
Well,
It looked pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Alright. Dried blood. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But there's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is drifting down. It's under the same floorboard, just different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, at the back of this floorboard has blood on it.
Ah!
You're right. It was a little bit of blood on under the side
what
of
do
the
you
floor.
mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure.
Okay.
But those bloodstains here are completely dry. There must have been a reason these particular stains are dry. Dried blood under the floor has been added to throughput section on your monopad. Loose floorboard has been added to throughput section on your monopad. Okay, and then bloodstain, which is the dry one. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Okay. The hell? Some of the woods are corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall to the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotten away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can go into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway. True, but it would be difficult moving around on the floor. We did all right because as we had light without it be pitch black, that might be made it possible around here in
Nope.
there. Then they could have used the light like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. They used the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Okay, so they used a hole. That's their way of entrance. Oh Jesus Christ! Is that There's a sickle here, and there's blood on it, all over it.
okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It could be thrown without losing any levity, and you can hide it in your clothes too. If she was killed with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about
That's
6 inches, and since Tenko is in the cage, she wouldn't be able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit the gap through, but it couldn't reach her
That's
neck.
true.
cage, which is free. High. If you're able to stab it. Well, it would depend on posture, but I don't think it's possible. Then our posture is the question.
Hey,
Hey, if the weapon is down here, then the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
And perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor. So this is the murder weapon. Fair enough. Alright. I think there's still something to... Really? Where? I don't see anyone. Oh. This one? Oh! Ah, look. Part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard and the portion is missing. And it's about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it was broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should have been saws in the warehouse, so they could have been used. The question is, why? Another cross piece is supported in the floorboard, so it might not fall if the portion's missing.
Then,
To what purpose did this serve? The floorboards underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the cross piece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? Cross piece under the floor has been added to the true bullet section of your modder pad. Okay, so Angie's been... I think we finished investigating here.
Is that alright?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out of underwear, we put our floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game, for the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand how you feel, why you feel that way. But if you plan it on investigating the other crimes and seeing that again, we should probably hurry.
well,
Do these floorboards seem unrealistic? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't... Hold on. Okay. Wait, I don't know what was... When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Kaito? Kokichi?
it's a lie.
I'm going to kick you. I'm going to I'm going to kick the fuck out of you, you little fucking wuss! Hey, did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? What are you doing? Oh? Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss dripping from my head. This is real blood. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And then suddenly, I stepped through this floorboard. You stepped through the floorboard?
So mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone. Does that mean...
Huh?
Huh?
Confidence! Dreams! That's what the Killing Game is all about! Killing Game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes! Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the Killing Game! The Killing Game just can't be beat! Behold, students! The entrance to the trial grounds!
I guess time's up.
Oh,
Aw, man. It's 'cause of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you gonna check? Try and check.
See?
I wanted to research the science, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reincarnated the science as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the exact same way as in the picture. Not only that, but he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi. Yep, that's fucking accurate. Has been added to truth. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Okay. I'm saving that. That was a plot twist and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for Danganronpa V3 Kill and Harmony Part 17. We have just discovered that Tanko Kabashira, the ultimate Aikido master, has been killed. Possibly the same way as Angie did. Except different weapons. Angie died by a katana, while Tanko died by a sickle. Who is the murderer? We will find out later on in part 18, where we will do the clash trial of the death of Angie Yogana, the ultimate artist, and Tanko Kabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. I'm TheMaskedWeeb. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and hit the notification button for more streams. I'm TheMaskedWeeb. This is Danganronpa V3 Kill and Harmony. Sign out. Bye!